If your wife is doing any of the 16 things I'm going to mention now, instantly send her back to her parents. The marriage is over. Number 1, you had little misunderstanding with your wife. She rushed and called the police. She called the police for you. You had little misunderstanding. In our culture, on Igbo culture, even if you have misunderstanding with your wife, she need to reach your parents or reach your kinsmen and all that and let them know. But once you rush and go to the police, it's over. Run for your life. Culture. Number 2, once your wife start taking advice from reverend fathers and pastors and never take your advice, never ever take whatever you said, that is a sign that something is wrong. You need to send her back to her parents. For example, you tell your wife that she went to market very late and that is why she had accident on the way while coming back, because it was late. She now carried that statement you made and met a reverend father and told the reverend father that look at what you said. The reverend father now told her that it's not because she went to market late that is why she had accident. Rather, it is providence. And she came back home and started telling you that she told Reverend Father that thing you said, and Reverend Father said it's a lie. And she believed what Reverend Father said. Everything you say is Reverend Father or Pastor or any of them, whatever they say, that is the one she will take. And she will not even heed to you or listen to you. My dear, run away immediately. Run away immediately. Send her packing. Number 3, whenever you have issues with your wife and so on and so forth, she will carry her phone and record everything. Or the argument you're having with her, she's having an argument with you, she will record it and she will send it to her parents. She will always tell her parents whatever that is happening, whether good or bad and all that. And her parents will advise and tell her what she do. And whatever her parents ask her to do, that is what she will do in your own house. Once you discover it, send her packing. Next, when she always take decision from her parents, whatever her parents said is final in your own house. Even when you say this should be done like this should be done like this, she will insist this is how she wants it to be. Why? Because her parents have told her this is how she's supposed to do, and she's doing and heeding to the advice in your own house. Ben Johnson. Next, when your wife always come out to boast before people that she was the one that made you, that you were nobody, that she picked you from God and made you who you are, and so on and so forth. She claimed that she made you, probably she bought something for you or bought a pair of shoes or a pair of trousers for you and so on and so forth. And she said that she's the one that has been clothing you, she made you who you are, and so on and so forth. When your wife start boasting of all those things because she did little things for you, run. That person, agenda. Next, when your wife start rubbing shoulder with you, if you talk A, she will say B. If you talk C, she will say D, and so on and so forth. When you talk 1, she will talk 3, and so on and so forth. She start rubbing shoulder with you. She start telling you things that in a way that if you are the one that said it, look at how I'm going to write. For example, if your wife says something and you say something, she will try to counter what you say. Your wife always wants to win an argument no matter what. She will always want to let you know that she can win an argument and she must win an argument. This femininity of a thing, she carried it into your marriage. All the time, she feel she is the teller. She feel she is the captain, and there are no two captains in one ship. Once you notice that, also Ben Johnson, but I do not care. Please beware. Next, when your wife started or decided to cheat on you, start sleeping with men because she feels and thinks or believes or saying that you are cheating on her. You are sleeping, she feels you are sleeping with another person, or she thinks or believes or saying that you are sleeping with another person. All she can do is to pay you back. She always like this kind of payback. Since she has cheated on me, let me cheat back, and so on and so forth. I am not in any way saying that you cheating is good. I'm not saying you as a man cheating is good. No, I'm not saying that. But you cheated. Who knows whatever that made you to cheat. But she noticed that you cheat. Because of that, she decided to cheat back on you. She started to sleep around and so on and so forth, so that she's going to pay you back in reprisal. Once you notice that. Also Ben Johnson. Next, when your wife is always engrossed in her WhatsApp and on her Facebook discussing with her ex, all she's discussing is the first day we met, how you knock me, you are too much, the way you carry me up. All the only thing she's discussing with the ex is something that is very appalling. She's discussing with the ex all the time, and you discovered it that she's discussing this thing with her ex, some of her schoolmates, some of the people that she in her department that she has dated. She's discussing nonsense, the person you put in your house as your wife. Also Ben Johnson, send her packing immediately. Next, When your wife always carry the matter between you and her to her ex. She always carry your matter, everything that happened in your marriage, issues you having in your marriage, she carries it to your ex instantly and starts seeking advice from her ex. And whatever her ex asks her to do, and she will do. If her ex is better, or their ex would have married her, but the ex did not marry her. But yet she go back to the ex, taking pieces of advice from the ex, and whatever the ex now told her, this is what she will be applying in her own marriage. In her own marriage, if your wife is doing that, or you notice it, one name ripo also. Cholaya, 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 cholaya. Makandoge. Next, if your wife always nag, every time nagging, complain, and to the extent that is not causing you trouble, your health is at stake. BP, sugar, everything is coming around with it, and so on and so forth. My dear friend, it's time to draw the curtain and leave so that you can be on your own and manage yourself and your health. Next, if you discover that your wife is diabolical, if you discover that she's diabolical, every Sunday she will rush and go to the church, and you think she's going to the church actually for God's favor, only to deceive you. When she comes at the back, she will start being diabolical. She'll be doing many things and so on and so forth. She has friends that are telling her, do this, go from one debate to the other, and so on and so forth, in order to kid you, in order to suppress you, so that you'll be doing all she wants. Once you notice that, please, boss, onya ha choy again. Next, if you discover that your in-laws are diabolical, and whatever they ask her to do, she will always do. If you discover that they are diabolical as well, because she tells them everything about your marriage and so on and so forth, and they plan everything in a diabolical formula. They can even tell her, look at what you do, take blood from your kwekus, or take something from your kwekus, use it and cook food for him. Make sure he's the only one that is going to eat it, that after eating it, he will mellow down, he will calm down, he cannot talk anyway again. In fact, you will not be in control of the house. Do it now, and instantly she'll start doing it, and so on and so forth. If you notice it that your in-laws are diabolical, and this is also influencing your wife, and so on and so forth, leave, quit now, quit both the in-laws and everything, even quit obodo dojo. Next, if your wife and your in-laws are highly interested in your properties, all they want is money, all they want is your properties, and so on and so forth. Even when they discover that your marriage is on the brink to break, they are only more focusing on properties, and so on and so forth. You see them even telling their daughter, if there is any how to steal the man's money, steal. If there is any how to grab something, grab. Because we don't know this man's mind. Maybe tomorrow night he will say he will not marry you again, and we will lose. Fight. Make sure you pack everything, pack property. Once you discover that their intent is geared towards money, property, everything, my dear, also, they have no good plans for you. All they want is for you to make money for them and abandon your own family. Beware. Next, when your in-laws, or that's when the parents of your wife find it difficult to even correct your wife, even when your wife is doing mistake, even when you complain to them that your wife, look at what he's doing that you don't like, and so on and so forth, they find it difficult to even correct her. Rather, they keep telling you, be prayerful that she's going to win. They are already aware that their daughter have a problem. Probably, let's say their daughter is possessed, or probably the daughter have epilepsy. So, or the daughter have a serious health issues or spiritual issues, and so on and so forth. But they have been begging God, please bring a man that can just carry this child out of this family. They keep holding and be pampering the child with all her problems and everything. And unfortunately, you are the unfortunate man. They carry the child. Give you. You now start getting married and start seeing all those problems and so on and so forth. When you start complaining to the parents, start complaining to your in-laws and so on and so forth, telling them, look at what your daughter is doing, I don't understand, I'm suffering, They keep telling you, be prayerful. They find it difficult to correct that child because they know that something is wrong with their daughter. All they do is to telling you, be prayerful, she will change. But then they know that she will not change. They know very well. If not, they would have changed everything about her, even before giving her out in marriage. Next, when you discover that your wife and her people are probably planning to buy you, the reason is because they've discovered that probably that your marriage is going to crash, and they want to save the face of their family. Why they are doing all this to save the face of their family? It is better that they say that the husband of their daughter died. It makes sense than saying that their daughter is a divorcee, that the husband left her. if that one is shameful. They look at it as shameful to their family and so on and so forth, in order to clean themselves of that shame, because they already know that something is wrong with their daughter. So all their plan is to find any way. It could be physical, it could be spiritual, it could be diabolical, anyhow, to make sure that they buy you. Once you discover there are movement to buy you, because they discover that the marriage may not really work. So to save their daughter, so the daughter will not be a divorcee, rather it's better to answer, yes, my husband died, I'm a widow. It's better. It makes more sense. Do you understand? Once you discover this is their plan, run away, run away, run away. Bolaya, makandogi, ndojono. Next, if she has numerous friends and so on and so forth that you do not know, all she does, she will go in a hidden place and be calling them and be taking ideas from them. What do you think? What do you think? Look at what my husband said, though. Look at what he did, though. What do you think I should do? Her friends tell her what to do. Her friends always tell her, do this, do this, do this. Whatever her friends ask her to do is what she will do, and so on and so forth. Pico, boso makando, genwanke mado, waposo. When she claims that all the money made in a business both of you did, that all the money made from the business both of you did, when she claimed that the money belongs to her because the registration of business was done in her name, and she now claimed that the money both of you made together belongs to her. My dear friend, leave her immediately. Leave her immediately. She does not recognize grace. She may not know that it's your grace that is making the business move. But since she does not recognize this grace, leave her, let her do the business alone. And let us just watch and see how she's going to succeed. Once a woman starts counting this, my dear, leave her immediately. She never has any good plan for you. She wants you to buy today or tomorrow. Next, she's not loyal to your grace. She's not loyal to your grace. Two persons can start wanting, but one person is the person that is feeding that grace that make that thing to succeed. Next, if she feeds you with negative vibe, she feeds you with negative energy, all the time negative energy. When you bring out an idea and tell her what does she think, she keep telling you, I don't know. What do you think now? Suggest now, I don't know. All the time she has nothing to offer. You are the only one that will think out ideas. You are the one that will bring out ideas. You're the one that will push it and so on and so forth. Do you know that you would have gone higher beyond where you are now if it's not that you are with her? She has been drawing you down and so on and so forth. She's not creative. She's not industrial. Nothing. All she does, all she is that you are the one that is even pushing her. It's your grace that is pushing her. All she do is to give you negative vibe. My dear, stay away from her. Stay away from her. Stay away from her. Okwa makandoge. Very, very important. In my next video, I'm going to tell you about men, but this one is about women. Please, if you're a man and you discover that your wife is doing any of these things, please, boso. Very, very important. Because if you continue and you buy because of your kids, one thing is that if you buy, there won't be any place where they will place you inside the grave and also place the kids too. No, they'll still be alive there. So it's better you stay away and be alive first. This is what I bring for you today, and to save you from BP and many other chronic diseases that are probably coming your way. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I love you all.